The Damon Runyon Theatre Hour. Damon Runyon is acknowledged as one of the great writers to come out of 20th century America. Runyon's short stories are almost always told in the first person by a narrator who is never named and whose role is unclear. He knows many gangsters and has no job that can be gleaned from his musings, nor does he admit to any criminal involvement. He is a bystander, an observer, an average street-corner Joe. Runyon described himself as being known to one and all as a guy who is just around. That line seems to say a lot about Runyon and his life. It was like you were with him on some street corner hustle or some shady dive, and he was filling you in on all the angles, all the gossip, all of life. He was who so many people wanted to be with, or so many people wanted to be. Of course, the cliché about newspaper men and writers is that they are heavy drinkers, chain smokers, gamblers, and obsessively chase women with a sideline in the gathering of stories and facts, and actually getting something written just before the deadline hits. That seems like Damon Runyon and his life summed up in one sentence. His stories became legendary ways of looking that bit differently at America, of soaking up the atmosphere of a glamorous and rip-roaring age and distilling it into black and white type, or in our case, the Damon Runyon Theatre Hour. Here's our first story.
The Damon Runyon Theatre. Once again, the Damon Runyon Theatre brings you another story by the master storyteller, Damon Runyon. And this one, The Big Umbrella. And to tell it to you, here is Broadway.
Thanks. Now, the Club 23 is a high-class trap which is patronized by the better-heeled element of citizens in New York. So what I am doing there one day goes back to when I am standing in front of Mindy's and I see Spider McCoy sneaking along the street. Now, Spider does not usually sneak. He walks like he owns the world, which he does not. So I watch him for a minute, then I catch up with him.
Oh, my goodness, Broadway, do not sneak up on me like this.
Huh? It seems to me you are the one who is sneaking. What is the idea of acting like an Indian spy?
I am trailing somebody.
Oh? Whom?
The big guy with the cutaway coat and striped trousers.
What is he advertising?
Advertising?
Unless he is out of his ever-loving mind, nobody wears a rig like that in broad daylight.
Listen, I just see him put the chill to a cab jockey down the street with one punch.
I see. Well, that explains why you are sneaking up on him.
No, it does not.
Like I say, it does not. Goodbye. I will leave you to your games. Drop in Mindy sometime. We will have a fast game of hide-and-go-seek.
Listen, Broadway, come along with me.
You want I should sneak with you? Why?
To meet the next heavyweight champion of the world.
With that, Spider grabs my arm, and we sneak down the street, following the big guy in the wedding outfit. But now I know why Spider is doing it. Anytime he sees a male human being who weighs an ounce over 175 and is just a shade taller than a short midget, he has got himself the next heavyweight champ of the world. But someday he might turn up a winner, so I go along with him. And the story of the guy we follow is quite a one indeed, and I will tell it to you in a minute.
And now, back to the Damon Runyon Theatre and the famous story, The Big Umbrella.
Like I say, we followed the big guy, who I can see is maybe just over 21, with shoulders like a battleship. In fact, he does look like a heavyweight. Then he turns into the Club 23, and Spider says to me...
He's got to stop this.
Stop what?
Going to nightclubs in the daytime. Come on, we will talk to him.
Spider, does it ever occur to you that maybe he does not want to be the champion?
What? Where is his ambition? Everybody wants to be heavyweight champion.
Not my mother.
You're a wet blanket. Say, there's
Sample complete. Ready to continue?